Good afternoon, November the 16th, 2015. Time to wrap it up. Came in this morning expecting trading range with a higher bias if we couldn't crack support in the 2110 to 15 area. So our first buy was 2115 to 10, and our first sell was 25 to 30. And that worked pretty well for us till after lunch. Right here we get our mom. And nobody, you can see the 50 lot player really hadn't abandoned the link. This was about as short as they got. Our long liquidation was right in this area. After that, they've been adding to their positions, and they're adding to them even more. So we had looked at the 45 area, give or take. Then resistance jumps up to 55, 57. 50 is a round number. It could pause the market. If we went to 1998, the high was 2108. 1998, 55 would be 50% retracement. So this 55 area, 50% retracement is probably where the market is looking. V bottom, B plus trade, retest failure, plus trade, mean green trade, plus S small winner, retest failure, B, all these B's all the way up, plus trade. So the software again does its work for you. Hard to beat the software. I know at times it's difficult to trade, but at the end of the day, go back and look at how many times the software was wrong. Okay, looking at the F1, you can see that this last rotate up stopped. Well, they had the high area at 21, I think it was 2109, but 2110. The low of 90, say 99, so that takes us up to this 55 area, and you can see that we have this spill right there in the 53, 55 area. So I think the market is at least pointed for that. Lower high, lower low. If it were to close right now, we'd be looking for a place to sell it. Looking at the F2 screen, we do have news tomorrow too. So that could swing things. So 45 to 50, sell 1. 55 to 60, sell 2. On the buy side, our 30 to 35 area, buy 1. And then 20 to 25, buy 2. And the numbers are wide, necessarily so. We've got news overnight and no telling what's coming out. Does anybody hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So, the width of the bars, the volume in the bars doesn't really point to a lot of people falling over themselves to get long in here. We've got this, like I had 45, and we got this LM split at 50, and we've got our L period high at 54, J period high all the way up here at 57. So 55 plus or minus 2 points is probably where the best resistance is, on the assumption we can get through 45. The news tomorrow, we do have potentially market moving news. CPI and core CPI plus 0.2. Big numbers, industrial production showing a positive number. This number can come in lower than forecast if history is a guide. Manufacturing, IP plus 0.3. No one will pay any attention to that, but that is a key number. Then capacity utilization, 77.5. No one will pay any attention to that. And housing market index, 64. And that's a pretty generous number. So the focus will be industrial production, period. And we'll adjust these numbers in the morning. Don't know where we're going here into the close, but at that 55 area to me looks like it's prime sell territory. Okay, the Treasuries held in pretty well given the rally in futures, the stock index futures. you'd expect a little more selling right here. The fundamental news remains weak, so there are a lot of reasons not to be liquidating treasuries. The market also is very, very oversold on the idea that they're going to raise interest rates in December. So we've got a higher low, higher high. The F1 screen says find a place to buy it. The profile's leaning B. We do a split right here, move out of the middle. We've got it, so a lot of it's just going to be dependent upon the direction of the E-mini. Again, support is in that 16 to 20 area. We're kind of where we were this morning. 21 to 17 by 1. We bust the 16 area. I think we're headed lower, so we'll make it 9 to 13. But if it were to open tomorrow, we would, if we were talking about the day session, we'd be making it 5 to 9. Is Globex. Sell failure to take out 24.28 and 31 to 03. Okay, the knob spread was pretty much where it was this morning. It didn't really vary by a lot. Not much throughout the day. So looking at where we had a breakout from 153, 153.04, and that's pretty good support. So 1 to 5 by 1. And 21 to 25 will allow them to get stops over there for buy 2. On the sell side, 15 to 19. I mean, that's resistance. Sell 1, 27 to 31, sell 2. Gold held in there, didn't do a whole lot, didn't really break. Higher low, higher high, we can trade from the long side tomorrow based on the F1 screen. This screen says find a place to sell it, so 84, 86, and again I think you've got a pretty reluctant seller out there. 89 to 91. On the buy side, 75, 77, and let them get stops below the 72.50. And it might take an 80, 82 to get in the market. I don't know. Right now it is pointed lower. We're dealing with 2 distributions lower, so I think we can buy it cheaper. Crude came up and roaring out. Again, nothing really in the speeches to point to anything, but we have an outside day, so that suggests trading range. That 42.50 looks like a great place to get short if we can get it done there. So maybe a little higher in the overnight, squeeze the shorts some more, sell 1, 42.25 to 50, 42.75, 43, sell 2. On the buy side, 41.25, 41.50, buy 1, and then 40.75, 40.50, buy 2. And the euro. God, absolutely amazing how fast things are spinning around us these days. I mean, it's hard to keep your bearings. Situational awareness is making its demands on us. Lower high, lower low, find a place to sell the euro, and I think that fits with what at least the European Central Bank is trying to do. And it certainly shows that in the profile, and we broke. Now I'm just going to do an H split. Could make a G, could make an F split, either one of them. All that would work. So pretty clean break at 705, so we're at 86, so 107, 710, sell 1. And then our 30 to 40, sell 2. 650, buy 1. 6 1/4, buy 2. That's it for November the 16th, 2015. I'll see y'all bright and early in the AM. You all have a great evening. We'll get out there again and shake the CME's ATM one more time later.